Rob Tyner was pretty much on stage even when he was off stage. Sorry. I mean, really. I mean, he used to go and like, go to the bagel place with like a coat, with like strings around him and what do you call those things? A cod piece. I mean, to go get bagels in the morning with his kids. I mean, no, Rob Tyner was not off. I mean, like at all. I mean, once I caught him with shorts on. That was I just like the music. I had to step back. I mean, but for the most part, he was always on. I mean, and as far as he used to like, he liked the sitar and then he like, man, he was like actually a really fun guy to hang out with, man. He was like the kind of guy that I mean, yeah, if you brought him drugs, yeah, but I mean, you wanted to bring him drugs, because it meant that you got to like chat with him, and I mean, I rarely ever talked to him about the MC5 in the vertical pillows. He would say things about the NC5, and you got to remember, I didn't really know the NC5, so these stories really didn't mean much to me, I mean, like I could say, like there was one time we're driving, and we're driving up to like go record at the Schoolhouse Records, whatever it was called, and Rob's like sitting there going, yeah, this reminds me just like being in DMC5, and I'm thinking, what, like where you won't shut up, like that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know nothing about the MC5. I mean, like, I was like, what, I was like, I mean, because Rob was a talker, but he was just a wonderful guy, man. I mean, as far as like his quiet side of Rob Tyner, I mean, that was what you liked about him was that he was always like thinking of crazy shit, man. He was always, one time we were driving back from a rehearsal, and we were going down 8 Mile, which is the dividing line of Detroit, and we're driving, of course, we're driving back into, Detroit, and there was all these cops on one side, on the side we're driving, and Rob said, let's loot. And I'm like, wrong year. It's like, we don't loot no more.